All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of
Unique Adventurez.
All right, on this episode, we are heading out. We got our shakedown trip on our brand new 2109s, our Rockwood Minilite. Most people head out somewhere real close to kind of do their trip, but we're heading out to Eastern Washington this weekend. We are heading out to
Moses Lake.
We're heading out to Potholes State Park. So we're going to get to do our shakedown trip across the mountain, get to put some miles behind this thing. Let's go ahead and head out to Moses Lake. All right, so we've had to make a little stop here with the brand new trailer with these axles. They want us to stop on the first 50, 100, 200, 500 miles to retorque these guys down to 95 pounds. So we're just going to tighten these guys back up real quick, making sure everything's going good. But that's definitely something you may need to do on your shakedown trip. All right, that wheel's good. We're going to do the other three. All right, we made it. Potholes State Park, pretty nice. I love having this little gravel area in the turnaround there. Made it real easy to get in. But now we got this thing backed up. It was actually pretty level site. We're gonna get everything out and hook this thing up for the first time. Set up. We got everything dialed in. The one thing that is new to us are these Moride steps. With this setup here, we had to watch this barrier here to be able to be on one side of it for the steps, and the other side to make sure that we were over on the stabilizer. So definitely a little bit different for us. It actually set up really easy. It's pretty level here. So water's hooked up, no leaks. We checked all the lines for that, and we're here, Moses Lake, Potholes State Park. We're gonna chill for the rest of the night, and we'll catch up with you over the weekend here how this shakedown of this trailer is going. All right, so we have finished our first camping trip. We've been out here at Potholes for 3 days on our shakedown trip. We definitely learned a bunch while we were here, and we got a couple of things that, we didn't really expect and we're going to need to improve on, and a couple of things that went really well. So what do you think went good?
So things went good. The we added the blackout curtain to the front windshield, so just above our head in the bed, and that helped keep some of the light out, so it wasn't as bright. We're not good light people. We like it dark while we're sleeping, so that helped. I think we need to add some little curtains to the 2 small windows. That will help too, but it definitely, the trailer altogether was a lot darker. There wasn't as much light coming in the morning as the old trailer had, so that was nice. And then we upgraded the mattress, and that was nice. It didn't feel hard, it didn't feel uncomfortable. I felt like we slept pretty well in it.
Yeah, the mattress is probably one of the first upgrades you should do out of these trailers. The ones that they give you from the factory are just not built to be on. So we already had an idea on what we wanted, and we already pre-ordered ourselves a mattress and got it hooked up, and it was just like sleeping in our old trailer. Everything was, right as pie with that. Definitely going into that front windshield, we had an issue with our delivery. When the trailer was delivered, we noticed that we had a small little ding in the window, and now that crack is actually spread. Luckily, we let our dealer know. They've already put in a claim for that window to be replaced, but we will be upgrading into a complete front blackout protective cover, because that's with that front windshield. It's just definitely something you need to have, and that crack has already started to spread just off of the little chip that it started with when we went to go pick it up. I think for the most part, the trailer itself, it was very well put together. We didn't have hinges falling off. We didn't have things not working properly. We ran through all the systems. Everything seemed to work just the way we wanted it to. We actually unplugged and unhooked from our power. We ran our solar for a better part of yesterday, and our battery stayed topped off all day. Mind you, we had good sun yesterday, and we were bringing in 14 plus amps of solar. So we were running, I was running the inverter, I was running, the fridge. We had everything turned on, and everything was working, and it wasn't even phasing the battery. So that was really, really cool for us to find out. So everything from the get-go is pretty much, worked flawlessly. The one little con that I do have with the trailer so far is the shower in the bathroom. The pressure is not that good, and we even upgraded to a better water pressure regulator this season to really maximize our PSI on the top end of what the trailers are supposed to have, and it was still pretty putrid with the pressure. We do also have a plan for an upgrade for that as well. We just hadn't gotten it installed. Plus, I just wanted to see what the factory one, would do. But so far, this trailer has actually been really good. We're learning how to live in it. It's definitely different living in, or camping in something that's 30 feet long, which is what we used to have. Going down into 22 feet, you definitely have to be better about when you're bringing stuff out and putting it back in.
Glenn has that big problem of putting things away sometimes. So
and having the places to put everything. So we're still learning all those things, and it's going to be a really cool process with us this year. But this shakedown trip was everything we thought it was going to be. Everything worked good. We didn't have any issues towing getting here. This was a 3-hour trek for us to get here. We'll have another 3-hour trek to get home today. But yeah, it's been the
only other thing that we noticed when we got here, which when you're traveling, things will shift in the trailer, but this trailer has different types of storage than our old trailer did. So things are a lot deeper, and the cupboards are a lot wider, taller. So we had bought some shelf liner to put down, hoping that things wouldn't slide. But above the stove, there is a big cupboard, and things did shift. So we're going to have to get a little more creative to keep things in place. The pantry, we had put some storage ideas in there as well. And we'll probably show you that stuff on a different video, but that stuff had shifted as well. So just some things, and the refrigerator is so big that we didn't have it very full. So things shifted in that too, but just getting to know, and the things in the bathroom cupboards kind of shifted. But we had put in some storage containers in there that helped it, but just some little quirks to learn. The one thing we realized is that because the bathroom is a little bit tight, that if you open the shower doors while you're sitting on the toilet, you have a little more space. Your butt and your leg aren't so cold because they're not resting against the shower door.
Yeah. So if
you can also do a lot of things while you're sitting on the toilet. You can reach the sink, you can reach into the shower. Possibilities are endless, but yeah, just little things that are different. But like Glenn said, overall, I think the shakedown trip went really well.
Yeah, so we didn't do a lot of vlogging while being here at Potholes. The weather wasn't very good, and we just, kind of just took some downtime to kind of learn this trailer and to kind of focus on that this trip. So we definitely have more adventures and more vlogs and stuff planned for you guys as we're going out and exploring. We definitely got a campground review coming for this campground, so we'll have some content here, but we just kind of focused on trying to learn this trailer and get it in a good spot. And I think as you're having your trailer, you're constantly evolving how you're using it, and I think that's just kind of where we're gonna end up with this. We're just gonna constantly be tweaking and adjusting everything to us. So definitely a good first shakedown trip. So make sure if you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss when we drive 3 hours away
the first night of our trailer
with our first shakedown trip, and show you what it's like to live in a Rockwood Minilite for 3 days on an extended weekend. But until then,
we'll see you in the next adventure.